Hey friends, welcome to Chai and Coaching. Rob here. So glad to have you. Gauri's going to tell a story of every student's worst nightmare that she went through, and it's going to really help you out. Check it out. Thanks for tuning in. We have a really fun, crazy, emotional story from our friend Gauri today. If you're new to Chai and Coaching, we're all about cross-cultural training and international student success here in America, and we want to help you guys out. This video is going to really help you out if you're ever in this really crazy, hard situation. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay connected with us. Also, you can connect with us online on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, where we can continue the conversation, help each other out. Now, Gauri, tell us a little about yourself. Who are you?
So I'm Gauri Joshi. I'm from Pune. I'm doing Masters in Human Computer Interactions from UTD. I'm a Fall 18 student. This December, I planned a trip to go back home
For the winter break.
But my parents were kind of not okay with it because they thought the flights are too costly and
Yeah, it's expensive.
And so I started searching and I got a really cheap flight.
Okay.
But the catch was that I had a huge layover of about 16 hours. And so my date changed on my layover to London. And when that date changes, you need a UK transit visa.
Okay.
So for that, I had to send my passport to New York in the embassy.
Okay.
So that the UK embassy, so that I would get a transit visa. So for this whole process, I did the whole process in about October, November,
Okay.
and I had sent.
So you planned ahead.
Yes, I did.
You weren't doing this last minute.
No, not at all. So I was kind of done by the whole process in the end of November, and I sent them out in about 16 days. I got my visa back. But so I had taken a priority-based mail, especially because it's a passport and you need to handle it very carefully.
Yeah, important documents.
So I had sent it through UPS and paid extra $70 so that it's a to and fro, so that it would come as a priority-based in a day.
Okay. So
So
urgent, guaranteed, all that kind of stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
And I had sent my passport through and from UPS. I got my passport back, they had emailed me that they had said they have approved it and they would send it back on about 21st of December. So after that, I got an email from the UK embassy that it's out for delivery.
And what day was that?
20th.
So December 20th.
Yeah.
And when was your flight?
My flight was on 30th December.
Okay, so this is like a 10-day gap
Yes.
of when you're getting your passport back.
Yes. But I thought if I'm getting my passport in a day,
You're
I
fine.
thought, yeah, I'm fine.
Koi baat nahi.
Yeah. But then on 21st in the afternoon I wasn't home, but my roommate was home. So the guy he supposedly came and the packages was supposed to be delivered, but so you need to sign a priority based email. So my roommate swears that she didn't hear anybody knock, but still they were posted on my door that they attempted a delivery, but nobody came, so they would try and attempt again.
Okay.
So I thought fine. So the next day I sat there like the entire day at my place so that I wouldn't miss it.
You were waiting
Yeah.
for that precious
Yes.
passport to come because you needed it to go
Yes.
to India.
But then as I thought that it's a holiday season, so I think that's why they didn't make it. So it was a weekend after that, but later I found out that they even work on Saturdays, so that wasn't the case. So the next day I didn't get it.
Okay.
So then after the weekend it was, I think, the 24th. So on 24th I didn't get it again.
Christmas
but
Eve,
yes, the Christmas Eve. And they closed from, I think, the 25th, the UPS. They have a holiday on 25th. So I didn't bother to ask them on 25th. But then till 26th of December, that's like 4 days before my flight, I didn't hear it from them at all.
4 days before
Yes.
your flight, nothing.
And I had given them almost a week of duration, so that because I was okay, like it's a holiday season, that's why they're making it late.
How did you feel about this?
I have that inkling that something's going wrong, but even I was in the festive mood, so I kind of ignored it.
Okay.
But then
You were hopeful.
Yeah, I was hopeful.
That's good.
So
I would have been freaking out.
no, but it was fine. I mean, I still had 4 or 5 days, so it was okay. But then on 26th of December, I thought now I have to get it because it's been way past the deadline. So I called them in the morning, the UPS. I called them and told them that I have a flight in 4 days, so I need my passport today itself. So they said that okay, we'll check and call you back. So at about 3 o'clock, I get a call from the supervisor in Garland. They told me that they had lost my package. Then they mentioned that I couldn't even say anything. Like it was a passport and such a valuable document, and they just plainly told me that they had lost it. Well, they didn't have any proof of where they had lost it, and they said that the last track of the package is on 21st of December.
Last time they knew it was 21st.
The day that they tried to attempt to deliver it.
Okay, that first one.
That was the day. So that's like 5 days. And for 5 days, they didn't even think of checking where my package was.
Wow.
So only when I called them and checked like why is my package here yet, that's when they started searching for it. So they called me up at 3, and then they said that we would check every other trucks because it's not in our truck, and we would call you back in about 2 hours.
Okay.
And I couldn't do anything. I said, okay, fine, you should actually find my passport because I have a flight in like 4 days. So I'm an international student, and without a passport, I hadn't even created my driver's license yet. So I didn't have any other official document so that I can show that I'm studying here.
Yeah. Without your passport visa, you're nothing.
Exactly. So I had
you're a great person, but to the government it causes issues.
Yes. I got scared. I was honestly panicking. So I had no idea what to do. I started calling my friends, my uncle who stays here. He also helped me a lot. So then in about 2 hours they called me and they say that they have no idea where my package is.
Nothing.
They had nothing. They had checked all of the trucks and it was still not there. And then they said that, but we have now put this in our priority and we would now check the entire warehouse.
Wow.
And the warehouse would probably be as big as, I don't know, a university maybe.
Yeah.
So
how are they gonna find it?
Exactly. So I was pretty worried of now what should I do. So I started posting this message on all of the utility groups if anybody had lost their passport or if they even know the procedure of
like WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, I got a lot of people. Like many people just started texting me and they were very helpful. So they started telling me that what procedure it is to do and what not to do. So I even spoke to one guy who told me who had lost his passport and he had lost it last year.
Okay.
But so he kind of scared me because the whole procedure is really scary. So if you have lost a passport, what you need to do is that you need to get a passport first from the Indian embassy, and after you get it, that may be about like 1 or 2 weeks thing if you're lucky. Then after that you have to go back to your country, you have to get the visa, you have to go through the entire procedure of booking the appointment slot, which takes about a month and a half. Then after you book it, after that, and also those visa slots need to be available at the time you're going to check it. So that may be like 2 months, 3 months, you don't even know. If you're lucky, it's in a month or so. So let's say that you get it in a month. After that, it takes about a week. So that's a procedure of approximately 2 months.
Okay. So
that you have to get your passport, your visa, everything back.
2 months.
Yes.
How many days did you have?
4.
4 days.
So after that, I was really scared after hearing this. Actually, he even mentioned that if it's not an urgency to go back to India, just don't leave the country right now. If you don't have a passport, you might even lose a semester if you can't come back.
Yeah.
So that was another thought of my mind. That I can't even go back to my country right now. I can't even stay here. I don't have a passport. So
you're trapped.
Yeah, I'm trapped. So after that, I started asking more and more people if they know anything what to do. So one of my friends told me about this process that Sushma Swaraj had started. So if you put hashtag Tatkal, that's TAATKAL on Twitter, and if you tweet to her with your own story of what has happened.
And for those who don't know, what's her position?
She's the foreign minister of India.
So big government position in the Indian government.
Yeah, and so if you tweet to her and explain what your situation is and why you need the passport in an urgency, she would actually provide you in maybe a day. And when somebody told me this, I was really happy to hear this, and I started doing my own research. And I had read it in an article that there was a guy who had his own wedding in 4 days, and in those 4 days he just he lost his passport. So he tweeted to her that I've lost my passport and you're my only hope now. And she just replied to him that you have lost your passport in a very wrong timing, but don't worry, I'll help you. And she got him his passport and he could attend his own wedding.
Wow.
So I was really hopeful after reading all of this. And the 27th morning, early morning, because I couldn't sleep. I was that tensed.
Oh yeah.
So I think in the morning at about 4 or 5, I sent out that tweet, and then I kind of slept. And when I woke up in about like 2-3 hours, I saw that the Indian embassy, I had even tagged them on that. The Indian embassy of US had replied to my tweet. So on the 27th morning, I got a reply from the Secretary of Indian Embassy US, Vinayak Chavan, and he replied to my tweet saying that this is my email address and you can send me all of your details, what happened, and all of the documents on this, so that we could go forward with this. And I was really happy to see that in about almost 2 hours, somebody has responded to my tweet.
Wow, that's so quick.
Yeah, and you don't expect such things from the Indian government, but yeah, they actually did that.
This story sounds so backwards.
Yes.
Because in America, UPS is famous for being fast and diligent. And the Indian government, and especially with documents, tends to take a little bit longer in most people's experiences. And this story sounds totally opposite.
Yeah. So I was quite shocked that in about 2 hours I get a response. So then I sent him out all of my documents. I even sent him my passport. I had a scanned copy. I sent him my visa, I sent him everything. And then in about 2 hours I get an email from him back saying that he has forwarded my case to the Houston consulate.
Okay.
So since I stay in Texas, the nearest one was Houston.
Okay, so the Indian consulate in Houston.
Yes,
Okay.
the Indian consulate in US. So the Houston consulate just, so I think they called me back in about 2 hours after that. And meanwhile, I had even gotten an email from him. And that email contained the entire procedure, what I need to do to get a passport. So that's called an emergency travel document.
Okay.
So he had sent me a link for that to getting the forms filled and to get that document. After I filled my forms with that, I should have all the scanned copies and the PDFs with me, which I had already sent it to him. And about $17 plus $2 and a passport size photograph with me. And I need to bring that to him. And I had to bring that to the Houston consulate.
Okay.
And he mentioned that if I sent it, that I would get my travel document as soon as possible.
Wow.
So that I would get, I think, in a day. All of this happened in a day.
Wow.
And I would get my travel document and I could actually go back right in time before my flight that was on 30th.
So what day was this? This is happening
This
now?
was on 27th.
So 27th.
Yes.
Only just 3 days for your flight.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was the entire thing that was mentioned.
Yeah, the Indian government is coming through for you.
Yes.
They're fighting for you. Quick responses.
Yes.
This is awesome.
But meanwhile, I get a call from the UPS that they had found my passport.
What?
Yes.
They found it?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
No, but you should listen to this. So they had a huge, which I don't know how true the story is, but they had the story that the guy had sent out a helper on 21st. That guy, he put my emergency priority mail in his own car and forgot about it.
Personal car.
Yes.
What?
Yes. And not the truck. He forgot about it.
Okay.
And then the guy mentioned that he had taken a day off the day before. That's why he couldn't contact him.
Okay.
But that didn't make sense because I had lost my passport on 21st. So he had a whole 4 to 5 days to contact him, but he didn't. So somebody couldn't even realize that my passport was in their own car for 4 days, or any packages in somebody's car.
Important documents.
Yes. And so that story didn't make sense to me, but I was just relieved that I had my passport back.
Wow.
So I said thank you, and I didn't make a big fuss about it later.
Yeah, you were very kind to them when they really messed it up for you.
I mean, I thought that I should maybe complain, but then I didn't.
You still got it, and you got it in time.
Yes. And
So
I got it, but I was really surprised to see how quickly the Indian embassy responded to me.
yeah,
In about an hour, I think in about 24 hours, I had a way to get my passport back, to go back to India and get my visa,
that's crazy.
which is something that you don't expect
No.
from the Indian government. But yes,
No.
that's how fast the Indian embassy was, and I'm really proud.
So what day did you actually have your passport in hand from UPS? When did they hand it over to you?
27.
Okay, so you got it that day,
Yes,
just a couple of days before your flight.
yes.
How did you feel once you were holding it?
I almost cried.
Oh.
I literally almost cried. When I just opened the package in front of the guy, and when I had that passport in my hand, I almost cried.
Happy tears?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm quite like
And frustrated.
Yes.
And I had the transit visa all fixed and
Yes.
everything?
I could even go to UK.
So how was the trip?
Oh, I'll not land.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Then it's very beautiful.
And you got to see your family?
Yes. I could see my family, and I could visit UK
Mhm.
and come back to US just in time.
Mhm.
So it was a good trip.
It all worked out?
Yes.
Man, what a crazy story.
Yes.
I'm so glad it worked out.
Yes.
That you didn't have to cancel your trip or you get trapped here. Or,
Yeah. Just a
anything.
lot of frustration.
Oh, yeah. But so much helpful advice.
Yes.
Any other tips or things that you want to share with students who face any other issues with the lost passport from your experience?
No, I think that the Indian government is doing what it can, and out of all of the surprising fact for me was that so many people must be tweeting her, but she could actually sort out, and the Indian embassy could actually sort out that okay, there is somebody who is actually needing the help,
Mhm.
and they did actually come to my help in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think I would just say that maybe you should just keep in touch with all of this and
Mhm.
know when to tweet, and
Yeah.
the help will be on the way.
And we'll have some links below in the description for some of the information, the things that she documented,
Yeah.
and that way it'll help you guys if you need any help, or you can get connected and get all this information, and so you don't have to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
You already did all the hard work, and hopefully this can help other students who are in this really crazy, hard, difficult, nightmare situation in America. Heaven forbid it ever happens, but things happen, and it's good to be prepared and know what your options are, and especially quick options to fix it and not have to worry. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sharing your story. I learned so much.
Yeah.
It's going to help you guys so much. Thanks for joining us at Chine Coaching. This is definitely going to help you out. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can be notified for future helpful videos. If this video is helpful, you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to connect with us online on social media. Thanks for joining us. The stories were great. The chai was good. And we'll see you guys next time at Chine Coaching. Have a great time. Thanks. Bye-bye.